What's up, everybody? Today I decided to do a video on the Gravely toolbars and their different configurations and attachments. So first of all, we've got this toolbar here, which just has a setup that I got on it. It has an off-brand furrowing plow in the center and then two chisel shanks. This is not going to stay like this. This is going to get the furrowing plow, or the hiller plows on it. I've got those coming in the mail this week. They should be here, and I'll give everybody an update whenever those come in. Next up, we've got the 5-shank setup. They advertised a 5-shank and a 7-shank configuration. The only thing they did was they changed a couple locations of some shanks to widen it out, and this would be used for breaking up the soil in between rows, and right after you go through and you rotary plow and rotary cultivate, right before you seed, you can run this through and loosen up the soil just a little bit more. Up next is the Gravely disc configuration. Those go on, and you can disc up the ground after you run the rear-mounted turn plow, which is Gravely's rendition of the moldboard plow. Then next to that, we have a Gravely furrowing plow configuration. Now this would be used for cutting irrigation ditches in between the rows, cutting furrows in for seeding, and then a lot of people use these after for harvesting of potatoes and carrots and onions and root vegetables. Then next to that, we have the Gravely hose and sweeps. This is my rendition of the hose and sweeps because I am missing the hose. The sweep goes in the center. It takes a wide swath right under the dirt to loosen up the roots of the weeds and make them wither away. Now, the outside too, on a true setup, the hose would be a 90-degree bend. They would only be one-sided. These are two-sided, which makes them a smaller version of the center version, a sweep. And then next to that, we have my rendition of a Gravely planter attachment. This is an earthway planter, but Gravely did advertise a planter in 1, 2, and 4 row configurations with the Planet Junior seed planters, and I am still working on trying to find a reasonable priced Planet Junior seeder that I can put on here and make it true to Gravely advertising. Then in the center here, we have 5 different styles of chisel tips in here. The first one is a 1-inch chisel tip. Then the second one is just a 2-inch chisel tip. And then they also made like that one that's more of like a spade shovel style chisel tip. Then they had this style of furrowing plow. And then this, I don't believe this is a Gravely sweep, but I had it, so I figured I would show it. And then this one is another style of furrowing plow. Now this is a narrower style with a longer heel on it. And with it being longer and not such of a harsh angle, this one would have been used more like a ditching shovel. Almost like it would just go down through and cut a nice ditch and then push that dirt out, and it's not going to roll it over like that furrowing plow. See how it's got the sweeps on the top? This one does not. See how it's just flat across the top? This one would be just pushing the dirt over. That one would roll the dirt over. And then Not here yet. It should be here within the next month or so. I have a 30-inch grater blade coming, and another toolbar that I'm going to make the 7-shank configuration on. And like I said, I should have the Hiller blades here this week. They should be in the mail tomorrow, Monday, and then they should be here within the week or so. But I'll post pictures at the end of the video of all of the different configurations so you can see them. They have a narrow row configuration that is 3 different bottoms on the toolbar. There would be a set of 3, then another set of 3, then another set of 3 with rows in between them so you could straddle like carrots and your lower growing produce. And then they had a peg tooth harrow that they advertised, which I'm going to make my own rendition of that, and then I'll put up all the pictures at the end so that you can see them all. But if you like this and you want to see more Gravely content, I've got plenty more stuff to go around. I've got all of this stuff up here, and then all these attachments. I got some attachments over here. I've got attachments everywhere, and Gravely madness everywhere. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell notification button. That way you get a notification every time I send out a video. And if you're on Facebook, go check out the East Ohio Gravely Facebook page and Facebook group. We have all kinds of Gravely content on there. We have a show in October every year where we all get together and we put on demonstrations of all the different attachments and stuff that we can use on these Gravely's. And it's just an all-around good time. So hopefully we see you there, and hopefully we see you on Facebook. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button.